down there. It's one of our brightest views, and there are no heat-related alerts in place today for our shore communities. There will be a heat advisory that kicks in for southern New Jersey, down the shore, central New Jersey, or as I should say, central Delaware, come tomorrow and Tuesday. But the extreme heat warning, that's up for the I-95 corridor, the northwest suburbs, and the Lehigh Valley today at 8 o'clock all the way through 8 o'clock on Wednesday. So 4 days of an extreme heat warning for heat indice values during the afternoon and evening, approaching 100 to 110 degrees. Air temperatures right now are much warmer than an average low that you would typically find this time of the year. In fact, these numbers are just about 10 degrees shy of an average high for this time of the year. It's 76 degrees for Philadelphia, 72 in Lancaster. Will match that in Allentown. It's 74 in Sea Isle City, and it's 72 in Middletown, Delaware. Humidity levels, they're creeping up as you step out today. It's even more humid than it was this time yesterday, if you can imagine that. So heat index values right now at least not being hit too hard. It feels like 70 out the door in Doylestown, 75 in Millville. If you're headed out for services this morning, a quick grocery store run, perhaps you're headed to the pool this afternoon, I want you to have a plan in place to beat the heat because it's already feeling like that triple digit mark by 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And that's even with more cloud cover around here thanks to a disturbance that's going to pass on through. Still feeling like the triple digit mark even by 8 o'clock tonight. So again, there's no relief through the overnight here as those average lows, or I should say our lows in general, are actually right around 80 degrees for the next several overnights. Satellite radar showing off a complex of showers and storms to our north and east. That's overspreading the area with additional cloud cover this morning. That's why it's looking a little bit more cloud driven from Philly areas north. It's still bright through southern New Jersey and Delaware this morning, but that's likely to change at least through the thick of the afternoon. I'll have details on when those AccuWeather alerts go away and we could finally break this heat wave. Caroline?
All right, Peyton, thank you. On the Mets in game 3 of this series, but not the place to be if you don't like the heat.
If I was headed to the game, I would have so many Dippin' Dots. It would be unreal.
What flavor?
That's a great question. I'm going to go something crazy and say strawberry.
Okay,
I know that's not
all right,
common.
respectable.
My dad's allergic to chocolate, so I grew up favoring what he enjoyed, and he likes strawberry or peach or something of that sort. Taking you out to Dilworth Park right now. The splash pad is not on, but yesterday evening we had plenty of kids out there, and I wouldn't actually be too shocked if a few adults were actually in the splash pad too. It's going to be another popular place to actually cool off today, as the next big thing we're tracking here in the Action News Weather Center is the chase to 100 degrees, and it's not just once, but it's twice. It's not today, but it's tomorrow and Tuesday. 100 degrees, that triple digit mark being achieved Monday and Tuesday would put records in jeopardy around here. In fact, they'd be shattered. 98 degrees was the record set back in 2024 for the date tomorrow. And then for Tuesday, the record of 99 degrees set back in 1923. It could be a goner by the time we hit the early part of the week. And when's the last time Philadelphia hit 100 degrees? I did some counting and we did a lot of math here in the Action News Weather Center. The last time we did it was 13 years ago on July 18th of 2012. And if you even want to get deeper into some statistics here, the last time it's happened during the month of June, because typically if we were to see 100 degrees, it would make sense, maybe July, August, but June, it hasn't happened since 1994. We've got an air quality alert also posted for today impacting sensitive groups, all thanks to that stagnant air with the tropical humidity that has made its way into the area. It's only 76 degrees, and that's your current heat index value. That will climb as we go through the day, all thanks to that soupy feel out there. Already then paired with high air temperatures, we'll be off to the races this afternoon. It's presently 72 in Allentown. It feels like 72. Doylestown, Exton. You will not need an extra layer this morning. Even if you're down the shore, it feels around 80 right now in Pomona. The one thing to watch on satellite and radar, and it does look pretty impressive here, is a complex of showers and storms with a heat dome when it's set up. All the activity actually follows that boundary of the warm and cool air. And so it's riding along that just to the north and east right now. And then that cloud cover also spreading over the heart of the Delaware Valley and the Lehigh Valley up into the Poconos. So it is brighter right now down the shore and through Delaware, but the clouds, they're trending south. So likely taking away that brightness factor down the shore, at least for the middle of the day. An isolated shower storm can't be ruled out through the Lehigh Valley. I think your best timing midday through the afternoon. 96 for the city with some sunny breaks around here, but it is sizzling. If you do want some relief, the shore is the place to be. You're not going to escape that thick air, but you will escape the inland temperatures of 90s. You'll likely still be in the 80s with a moderate risk for rip currents. And today's heat indice values making it to 100 by 2 o'clock this afternoon and staying there all the way through dinner time. We'll have a sustained wind anywhere between 10 to 20 miles per hour, but it's not going to help cool us down. And what also isn't going to help is the fact that our overnights run very warm. Low temperatures tonight still around 80 degrees, so it will be a steamy one even during the overnight. Your exclusive AccuWeather 7-day forecast features 4 days of AccuWeather alerts, 96 today, 100 tomorrow, and we keep that 100 going, and that record-breaking territory up for grabs on Tuesday. We're still in the upper 90s on Wednesday, and the possibility that this ridge starts to budge by the end of the week, which means we could escape 90 by the time we hit Friday or Saturday. But also it introduces a storm chance too. It's not a given, but it's something we'll be tracking very carefully. Make a date with the mall, the movies, something inside over the next couple of days. It sounds like the place to be.
You know, we had complained weekend after weekend after weekend that we had rain.
And now look what you did.
And now we have heat.
It's okay.
Whatever.
We'll get through
it's okay.
It.
It's summer.
We're in it together.
Yes. We'll be right back.
7:25 and your Sunday morning, we've made it to a steamy day, and we also have those heat alerts that kick into gear. We also then on top of that have an air quality alert, code orange, not just for the I-95 corridor, but all the way down through southern New Jersey and Delaware today. We're likely to have this replicated even tomorrow. It's currently 76 degrees for the city. It's 75 in Chalfont. We'll match that in Sea Isle City, 72 in Middletown, Delaware. Heat index value is not a problem right now, but humidity is on the rise. Actual air temperatures will reach the middle 90s this afternoon. There will be moments of sunshine, but a disturbance to the north and east is spreading cloud cover, especially from Philadelphia and north this morning. If you're headed to the Juneteenth parade, get ready to sweat. Our heat index values right around 102 degrees. If you're headed to the Link, Club World Cup continues today for a noon matchup here, 90 degrees, some sunshine around at times. And then they've got another game on Tuesday. That one's at 9 o'clock at night. And check out the 9 o'clock temperature, 94 degrees by Tuesday evening. And if you're headed out this evening, perhaps it's to the bank, 93 degrees at first pitch, Caroline.
You know that it's hot outside when we're talking about 93 degrees at 7:10. All right, Sky 6 is taking a live look at Boathouse Row this morning. Let's check in with meteorologist Payton Domschke. And I know, Payton, you were saying that there is an air quality alert in effect. Is that correct?
I mean, as if the heat alerts weren't enough. We add on that air quality alert. We've got a code orange for the area. That's likely to be replicated tomorrow as these heat-related alerts stretch all the way through Wednesday. Now, those of you that are not included in the extreme heat warning that kicks into gear at 8 o'clock this morning, like southern New Jersey, our shore communities, central Delaware, and even the Poconos, you've got heat advisories specifically for areas around Millville, AC, Wildwood, and again, our shore communities. The heat advisory is specifically for tomorrow and Tuesday, but the extreme heat warning includes the I-95 corridor, Reading, Lancaster, the Lehigh Valley, the northwest suburbs, all the way out to Manahawkin. And that's because our heat index values today through Wednesday topping around 100 to 110 degrees. Remember, the heat index value is what it feels to you outside, that real feel number. And right now it does feel like the middle 70s. We've got a southwesterly wind component that is sustained at 10 to 20 miles per hour almost all day long. That is transporting the warmth. It's also transporting that moisture. We're feeling tropical again. Our actual feels like conditions in Pomona just shy of 80 degrees. It feels like the low 70s in Allentown. You do not need an extra layer as you head out the door this morning. In fact, you want to pull the hair back because we're dealing with that frizz factor today. Up to 100 degrees is what that heat index will be by 2 o'clock, likely peaking around 102 degrees for the city of Philadelphia. The one thing you will notice is that we're dealing with moments of sunshine today, so more cloud cover, all thanks to a disturbance that is moving just to our north and east. Does that clip the Lehigh Valley and the Poconos with an isolated shower or storm? We'll be watching that closely, but I think it's few and far between for most of the area today, which means it's another dry one, but a hot one around here, Caroline.
Hot might be an understatement. It is really heating up out there. Payton, thank you.